At ORNL's Isotope Row, crews are characterizing and deactivating several buildings. This work involves sampling various locations and systems inside and outside the facilities. Crews are also removing asbestos, processing piping, and equipment. The safety of the workers is closely monitored to ensure they do not get overheated. Crews switch out teams on a strict controlled schedule, as pictured, to avoid heat stress. This characterization and deactivation work helps move the facilities closer to demolition. The last ETTP structure slated for demolition has been brought down. Workers have removed the K-1099 facility at Blair Quarry. The facility was originally used as a valve tester in association with a NASA project. It was then converted to a seismic monitoring station. The station's equipment was used to record seismic waves created by movement in the ground, such as earthquakes. It was among 70 small structures, such as a water tank and meteorological tower, that remained after a major ETTP cleanup was completed in 2020. Since then, workers have steadily removed these structures to support land reuse and reindustrialization. More than 50 people gathered at the Scarboro Community Center in late August with hopes of landing new careers.
UCOR is where I'm really gravitating to. I've got family that works out there. I've got a lot of people that I know, contacts that work out there that say, they've been doing it for decades and they love it.
Well, I was trying to open up opportunities for myself so I can see what do I want to do in life, what careers do I want, stuff like that.
UCOR officials are making sure residents of underserved and disadvantaged communities such as Scarboro have their chance at possible new careers.
We're increasing our community outreach. We're making an effort to focus our investment attentions in underserved and disadvantaged communities. We've established relationships with a number of communities that were depressed coal communities. They are some of the best workforce I have ever worked with in 35 years of my life.
UCOR hosted this workforce workshop. However, the other local businesses, as well as the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development, took advantage of the opportunity.
This gives us an opportunity to come out in the community and to meet folks where they're at. In the past, we have been used to folks coming to us. So now, after COVID, we're excited to come back in the community and provide services.
Really, the intent is for you to be able to go through here, gain information, make informed decisions on what career you want to follow, whether this is the start or reconnect or rebirth opportunity for you.
UCOR is transitioning to a new physiological monitoring technology as part of a continuing effort to provide early detection and prevention of worker heat strain. The new Slate Safety V2 armbands are similar to the ones the workforce is already used to. Despite the looks, this upgrade has some new features that rapidly notify the worker.
Well, basically it's just real-time monitoring as far as heart rate and heat, and it gives us some great data as we're working to have it in hand so we can monitor people in real time, which makes a huge difference.
The new armbands don't just stop at the end of the workday. The app that they're paired with keeps record of how each member of the workforce's body reacted in past situations.
With this new technology, it kind of eliminates human error when you're talking about a heart card. If somebody has a hiccup and messes up on that heart card, this gives you real-time tracking, so it allows us to see their actual readings.
The small, lightweight armbands can do this by monitoring heart rate, the heart rate limit value, as well as core temperature and excursion. Just adding another watchful eye to the job site.
It benefits us by seeing the trends of what people are having, if they're accumulated or not. So that's a big feature for us, and like I said a while ago, it just puts us one step forward when it comes to heat stress issues.
UCOR's workforce is paving a way for new innovation to safely train new and existing employees by using virtual reality. Program Manager Jay Hulcott explains how this new program puts UCOR ahead of the curve.
It's a very unique technology. It's the first of its kind, or the first use of it in this application. So we had to take many things into consideration: the height of the individual, the length of their arms. So a lot went into making it work and making it real. So UCOR is a learning organization, and we are always trying to use emerging technology to become the best at what we do. We can train indoors. We don't have to worry about inclement weather. We don't have to worry about heat stress. Possibilities for use in training are endless. There isn't anything that we can't train to with the VR. We are the first company in the United States that started doing this with the VR. Nobody else is working on it. So we are blazing a trail for this type of technology.
The Voluntary Protection Program Participants Association has recognized UCOR for a major safety innovation. UCOR has implemented a new digital interface that allows workers to report potential safety hazards using their mobile phones. This effort is an expansion of UCOR's Safety Observation Program, which allows workers to submit observations of at-risk behaviors and conditions found in the work area. Observations have increased from an average of 200 to more than 450 a month.
Stay tuned to see the progress we make next month and follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.